Well, like China's got a huge population collapse problem.
Really?
Yeah.
China, you actually get penalized if you have more than one kid.
No,
Are you being serious?
No,
Is
no,
that like
they
that,
cut that off.
No, see, this is like, so part of it is just like, we're operating on things that were true in the past, but are no longer true. So China did have a one-child policy, but like about 10 years ago, they changed it to a two-child policy. Then a few years ago, they changed it to a three-child policy, and birth rate kept plummeting the whole time. So they had the lowest birth rate ever last year.
Really?
Yeah, China's birth rate right now is 40% below replacement.
Wow.
I don't think we're headed into a big recession. I'd say like maybe a mild recession, but it could be a mild recession that lasts for a couple of years, something like that, you know. But the thing that's just hard to predict are like, you know, like if there's like a war between China and Taiwan or something like that, that would send the world into a recession, you know, and you know that's a possibility. You know, if there's some like big event, you know, but like, and there is a challenge in China right now with
Shit's scary. The Taiwan-China.
The Taiwan-China stuff is worrying.
That was scary.
There is, independent of that, there is there's kind of a looming bust in the property market in China, where there's just been they've overbuilt apartments and buildings in general. There's just too many primary housing units in China, which seems crazy because a lot of people in China, but China has overbuilt primary housing units, and people have speculated on primary housing units, just like the U.S. did in the lead up to 2008. So in the U.S. lead up to 2008, the U.S. was building primary housing units at twice the rate of household formation. So if you're making houses twice as fast as families are forming, then obviously something's got to give. And we're doing that in the U.S. for a while. And so China's been doing that as well, but even more. So that's a correction that's going to happen. But ultimately, the Chinese economy will be gigantic and is gigantic, and will recover from this. But there's going to be probably a temporary recession in China driven by an overallocation of resources towards construction.